We depend on forests for our survival, from the air we breathe to the wood we use. Besides providing habitats for animals and livelihoods for humans, forests also offer watershed protection, prevent soil erosion and mitigate climate change. Human society and the global economy are inextricably linked to forests. More than 1 billion people depend on forests for their livelihoods. Our relationship with fire has always been a complicated, love-hate affair. Every year it seems like there's another disastrous wildfire in the world. Wildfires can be hugely destructive, and threaten the safety and property of people living in fire-prone regions. It seems obvious to most people that wildfires need to be prevented and extinguished, at all costs. But the more money we invest into stopping wildfires, the worse they seem to get. Year after year, the number of forest fires is increasing globally, along with their size and intensity. Lightning is the biggest natural cause of forest fires. The different lightning strokes of varied electric voltages cause fire through directly igniting vegetation with high currents. Lightning fires are always more common immediately after dry seasons when vegetation is still dry. Lightning fires destroy more vegetation than human-caused fires. This is because lighting fires occur in remote areas far from human presence and are not noticed in time, unlike fires caused by human activities. Any environment with relatively wet winters and long summer droughts is likely to be fire-prone. All that winter water fuels plant growth in the spring, leaving lots of plant vegetation that has the potential to dry out and become highly flammable during drought. Human activities near or within forested areas are the #1 cause of forest fires. Smoking near vegetation can cause a widespread fire when a smoker throws a cigarette into vegetation without completely extinguishing its burning butt. While most smokers throw lit cigarettes innocently, their actions have caused several forest fires throughout history. Some fires may take a few hours before being noticed as the fire starts small and spread slowly at first before gaining momentum. Equipment such as machinery used in logging and hunting can also cause fires. Bullets hitting on some dry vegetation may result in fires. Petroleum products used in logging equipment can cause fires when there is a leak onto the vegetation. A controlled burn is a wildfire that people set intentionally for a specific purpose. Well thought out and well managed controlled burns can be incredibly beneficial for forest management, in part because they can help stop an out of control wildfire. The technique is called backburning, and it involves setting a controlled fire in the path of the approaching wildfire. All the flammable material is burnt up and extinguished. When the wildfire approaches, there's no more fuel left for it to keep going, and it dies out. Forest fires help in the natural cycle of wood's growth and replenishment. They release seeds or otherwise encourage the growth of certain tree species, like lodgepole pines. They clear dead trees, leaves, and competing vegetation from the forest floor, so new plants can grow. They break down and return nutrients to the soil. They remove weak or disease-ridden trees, leaving more space and nutrients for stronger trees. They keep tree stands thin and open, letting more sunlight in so trees stay healthier. They improve wildlife habitat. The most flammable ecosystems tend to be grasslands and shrublands, because the plant stems are thinner and quicker to catch light. In grassland habitats, such as the savannas of southern Africa, fires are frequent. But they move through the grasses quickly, hardly heating the soil below. This allows plant root systems to survive the fire, and so the grasses resprout rapidly in burned areas. Animals, from insects to birds and mammals, are usually able to survive wildfires too, by running, flying or burrowing out of danger. What's more, as soon as the vegetation returns, so does the wildlife. The soft, young grass stems attract grazing herbivores from surrounding areas and allow the grassland ecosystem to rapidly regenerate. All fire is risky. To minimize that risk as much as possible, controlled burns must be well considered, well planned, and ignited and maintained by trained professionals.